Okay. So these are the fields which I have taken to do the insertion process. Now, as we were discussing, right? Source system owner. So this is a standard Oracle field and the data in this to be entered as per a lookup. So now how we need to find this out is copy this value, go to setup and maintenance, search. Here, search for manage common lookup. Open it. Here in the meaning, enter the value name with space in between each word. Search for it. Now, in this list of values, we can configure our own value and we can enter it, or we can use any of these values over there. Now, I'm configuring one value called HDL. And saving it. Okay. Configuring this file. Job code. Job code is a free text. Test job 12. Active status. Active. Effective start date. Now, effective start date, Oracle has given a format to be entered, and this is the only format which we need to enter in a HDL file /mm/dd. This will be the format which we will be following every time. And set code. So the set code is in the while we are creating a job, we have given the job set value. Okay, we have HDL here. Save and close. Done. Manage job. Search. Click on create. See here in the job set, we are entering a value. So this is also a mandatory. But from the backend, we will be entering the set code. Source system owner. So when we have configured the source system owner, we have configured one value called HDL, correct? I'm entering the same HDL. And source system ID. This will always be unique value. So whatever job name which I am configuring, I'm job name with job code. I'll pick up the job code and I will enter it in the source system ID. So this will be my file which I'll be loading. I'm deleting this. or wait, I'll just open it in a new page. And I'm saving it as so this will be a dat file. So whenever you save, just go click on all types and give job the same name, okay? Dot dat. Okay, now I have a job dat file. This needs to be this needs to be compressed first. So right click on this, send to compressed folder. Name this as it is a free text. You don't really need to have any convention while naming this. I'll name it as import one, and I'll do one more test case with multiple lines. And I'll enter one field wrongly. Okay, I have two files now. The first import one will have only one record, import two will have two records. Can someone give me the navigation on how I need to go to HDL page?
My client group.
My client groups.
Yeah.
Next, data exchange. And in the data exchange,
And
we have an option called import and load data. So this option is used to load the file which you have just saved. Click on import and load data. Here on the top right corner, you have one button called import file. Click on import file, choose the file, import one. Now I'll just click on review parameters, but it's not really needed. In the review parameters, by default, Oracle have configured what parameters we would be needing to configure in this parameter section. Submit. So we have got this process ID. Click OK. Now keep refreshing this. You will find one job created here. So you got one job import process dot zip. Keep refreshing and job will complete. See here, we have a message called total number of lines 1 and failed lines is also 1. Here, this particular job file is failed, and to check the status message, we can just click on the message icon and it will give you the message. See, this is the message with which Oracle has failed this job. The number of values in line number 2 is not equals to number of values present in the metadata line. So let's see how many columns do we have in the first line and should be equal to number of values in second line.
Oh, maybe this was because of the you have double lines over here after test job 1
No,
2 and
no,
between
in
active
the
and test job 1 2. You have that as an extra column.
no, the first file we have loaded only one job called test job 12. So we need to just check how many fields here we have configured. So here we have one additional
One empty
pipe
field,
symbol.
yeah.
Yeah, one empty field. Yeah, now these are 9 fields and the heading also have 9 fields.
And
Save this, go back to this one and compress it back. Job import 1 2. I saved it. Re-upload back to Oracle. Go back. Click on import file. Choose the file. Submit. Refresh. It may take a little amount of time to reflect in this screen depending on the load of users using the instance.
it's a success.
Yeah. So now it is completed successfully. Still, the import status is only has completed, but we also need to have the load status also complete. So import status complete means it doesn't mean it has been yeah, load status also completed. What is in navigation to create a job or query a job? Anyone?
Sorry.
So earlier we have discussed
Setup
on
and
creating a job
maintenance.
manually, right?
Setup and
Setup
main.
and maintenance. Next,
Task pane on the right side.
task pane,
Yeah, search for the job.
search. So here we will query the job which we have created. What is the job name? It is test job 12. Search. See, we got the job record created in Fusion using its HDL. Now I'll just show you few errors which we will see. Now here I am configuring the date wrongly and I will load the job. Loading back the file. Submit. And by the time this completes, I am copying you the URL. Just try to log in into this. This is the URL and I'm creating a user for every one of you. Just try to log in with that. This is the username, p user followed by password welcome 123 at the rate. Try to log in and let me know how many of you are able to log in.
I did.
See, the import job has failed and the error is, see, you must enter the date for attribute in date format. The start date attribute should be in this format and we have entered in this format. This is the reason it failed. And let's go to the manage jobs page and query.
Username is the caps only, right? P user.
Yes.
Welcome
And
at the rate
here
one
if
two
you
three.
see, we have at the rate welcome 123 at the rate. See, we only have one record for test job 12. But in the file which I have loaded, I have reloaded the test job 12 again. Okay. So that is the reason why you see the load status as complete. See here, import status has failed. For whatever record, the import status has failed. The error is showcased in the messages. The load status is checked in tick mark. That is because there is one record which is configured correctly in this file, but this record is already existing in our Oracle. So even if you enter a record again, no offense, it will take it because we are using merge command. And if this record is already existing in Oracle, it will just update it back. That's it. And how many of you know about merge command in Oracle SQL and what does it do? Anyone? Anyone can answer? Okay, considering it, no. So what merge does in Oracle is, it is a DML command, just like insert, update. So if whenever we write a merge command SQL command, and we execute that, if a record in the merge is found in Oracle database, the merge command will update the record. If the record is not found, it will insert the record. That is what merge does. So this is a sample about HDL, and tomorrow we will discuss on user creation, role creation and lookups. Any questions on today's session?
So you say that even the data we entered right in the job import 13, we have different fields for the job import test case 1, 2 that updates, but there will not be any deletion.
No,
I
it
mean,
won't
if
delete. We are doing a
fields are
merge, right?
different, if these fields are different, it just updates in the test case.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yes. Why don't you practice on this? We have the instance now. We can practice on this. So just do a round of practice on this. If you want to practice on a different HDL process, you can work on user HDL. So in the business object, just search for user, go to the user related HDL process, download it, try to explore it. It is also similar to jobs only. And um, Fusion is not really very tough if you just follow the instructions. Like Oracle has given some mandatory rules to be followed. If we follow that, it is not at all a hard job to work upon. And there are so many bugs in Fusion from Oracle itself. So even if sometimes we make mistake, and if by any chance if we raise an Oracle SR, still Oracle will not be able to answer us. I'm telling this because even after raising like tens of SRs till date, I got no response from Oracle on any SR, any complicated complex SR. So Oracle itself is still enhancing their product. So I would say that just try to follow each and every um, business object I'm explaining and try to practice. Everyone can easily land up in a job. and and secure that. And tomorrow I'll be in the institute from morning 9 a.m. to afternoon 1 o'clock. So if anyone have any doubts, you can reach out to me in the institute.
Okay.
Any questions on today's session?
One
If
more
there are
thing.
no
Actually,
questions,
we
let's
are
wind up.
getting the hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Actually, when we are getting the requirement in the file, right? We are getting the file, right?
Mhm.
So we need to follow the same
Yeah,
sequence or what? You need to enter the manual for that.
no, same sequence is not required.
So
So
yes.
okay, I'll pick up this job code. Okay,
Mhm. Mhm.
and I'll put after the name. And here also I have these two records of job name and okay, I have copied the job set to, job code to after name field, right? Or why don't you try to explore this instead of me explaining here? You only create a file like this for the same job set and run the HDL process.
Uh,
I
How
mean,
about
it
that?
should be in the same order which we give in the attributes. The same order should be in the merge too.
Yes,
The
whatever the
attributes
order
like
which we are
active
giving in the
status.
first line in metadata. Okay, this is metadata line. The first line, just call it
Mhm.
as metadata line, and the rest of the lines are the data records.
Merge. Okay.
Yeah, the merge records are the data lines which we are trying to insert or update. The first line is metadata line, which instructs Oracle about the column names which are available in the data set. This one, okay? So if we are giving an order of metadata job active status, the same order should be followed in the data set also. Are we clear?
Yeah, okay. So whenever you are getting bulk data, we need to enter manual for all the columns, right?
Yes, in bulk data, let's say you got a Excel file with columns
Mm-hmm.
A, B, C, D, E, right? You want A, D, and E columns. Now you will
Mm-hmm.
just hide the B and C columns, copy that and paste here. That's it.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Just try to practice this particular topic because this can be pasted on your resume as is. It's not a big topic, but a valuable topic.
Please provide the notes today, yesterday section.
Yes, I have requested for drive link. Once I
Mm-hmm.
get, I'll put it over there. Or just take the screenshot of this HDL process
Mm-hmm.
for your practice.
Okay.
So this is the HDL process, right? Just take a screenshot of this and
Okay. Concept.
practice.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone.